Hi there, welcome to Floating in Dreams. Today we're going to be doing a little swatch video with all of my eyeshadow sticks and Kohl pencil liners. Welcome to everybody watching today. Thank you so very much for joining me. I got the idea to do this video when I was swatching all of my single eyeshadows for you in my single shadow week in October, and I was like, what? Am I forgetting all about this? Like, this could count as a single shadow to me as well, because a lot of these eyeshadow sticks I tend to use instead of eyeshadow. And a lot of them are by Kiko, which is my favorite, and Kiko is currently doing a really big Black Friday sale. You can buy 3, get 3 for free or something like that. They usually do some pretty good deals. Also throughout the year, they also do 2 for 2. And 25% off deals on different categories all the time. Like, I don't think I've ever paid full price for a Kiko product, to be quite fair. But yeah, there's other brands in here as well. And I just wanted to show you all this goodness and do a little bit of a swatcheroo. So let me get cracking. Let me lay it all out so we can see what's going on. But before we get into the video, it may be good to know what I like to do on here. If you've never been here before, hi, my name is Maaike. I live in the Netherlands. I have fair skin with a cool to neutral undertone. I have been reviewing makeup for more than a decade. I love eyeshadow palettes as a Catrice and getting the use out of my makeup. If that's something you might like as well, maybe you could subscribe. Who knows? Woo! See, when it's in the little container, it looks very contained, but now I'm dumping it all out and I'm like, ooh. So let me get organized so we have all the bits together that belong together. Okay, so I think I have everything in frame. So it's sort of like organized by brand now. I have some Kaleidos multi-chrome liners. These are all by Essence. These are the Catrice bits I have. These are Kiko eyeliners. I have Victoria Beckham. This is NYX. And then all of these are eyeshadow sticks. I have one by Wycon, one by Mina, 2 by Elf, 2 by Kruidvat, one from Catrice, and then all of these from Kiko. And I'm gonna preface this swatch-aroo before we get into it by saying that this is sort of something I like to do from time to time to see what I have going on in my collection and like have a reference point when I start my declutters and something I can go back to myself. So as I was saying, we're gonna start down here and then make our way around like that. So I have, I decided that I forgot about this one apparently, but this is a MAC pencil, I hope, because there's more going on in the background and there is close to camera. I hope it sharpens, like it focuses okay. So here's the first one. This is a MAC eyeliner. I had completely forgotten I had a MAC eyeliner. This is very old. It's in the shade Black Line and it's a really nice olivey green, so. I have 2 by Catrice. These are the Kohl Kajals. I have shade. The blue one is Blues Willis. It's like a nice like periwinkle blue shade. And Too Cool for Pool is this green one. So I'm pretty sure you can no longer get these. These are the liquid metal eyeliners from Catrice. These have been my favorites for such a long time. The brown one is my most used, as you can tell. The writing has rubbed off. This is Hazel by Hoff. Leave the World Behind is this really pretty cocky shade. And then I have a gold. You're So Gold Fashioned. And then the silver is Blingo Starr. And these are twist up. So I'm now finding another brand in here. This is $19.99. The shade is Bara. This I got in a like gift bag. It's a really nice like coffee brown. And then I just have a bunch of these Essence ones. Some of these are twist up, some of these aren't. But the reason why I got them was to get a black eyeliner because I no longer have one. So let me swatch the black first. This is their long-lasting eye pencil in Black Fever, and this is a twist up one as well. I prefer twist up. I'm too lazy to sharpen. This is also the long-lasting in a blue. This is Deep Sea Baby. A good navy is always a good one to have, I think. The green one here is I Have a Green. His purpley one is Purpleicious, which I seem to have used quite a bit. Sparkling Brown is also from this line, which it's like a cool tone version of the Catrice one. Like the Catrice one looks very red, and then the Essence one is far more cool toned. So my camera is really struggling like getting the focus on these things because it's so small. More of the long lasting. No, and then I also have the Smokey Crystal eyeliner in, what shade are you? Opal. This I just bought on a whim. I remember that. It's like a charcoal gray shade. And then I have two of the Kajal pencils from Essence. A green called Feel the Maritime. And these are like things you need to sharpen. So these are also tougher. Like the long-lasting ones, the twist-up ones are far creamier. And then this blue in classic blue, which is like a really nice, vibrant electric blue. And finally, I believe these are from like a recent update. These are the Stay and Play gel eyeliners. So these are waterproof and long-lasting. It says it's Emerald Dragon is the green one. All right, so these are very similar in terms of formula to the Catrice liquid metals, I find. So these are nice. And then I have a teal number here. This is Midnight Sky. And a gray. This is Stardust Love. We'll just use the knuckle right there. That's the fun thing of swatching eyeliners. You have a lot of space on the back of your hand to show you all the swatches. So yeah, those are all the ones so far. And then I have all of these Kaleidos ones, and I'm not sure what the names of these are. Because they're very small and I can't really read it from here. So I'll pop those names in the description box down below. These are lovely, but very prone to breakage. If you want to amp up any look, these work really well, especially over a black eyeliner, I find. And they are really nice to like lengthen that inner corner highlight kind of moment. That's what I use them for mostly. It's more of like a thing that I like to use as like a graphic eyeliner situation rather than like putting them on the lower lash line, what the other ones I use for all the time. So these are really pretty, but like I said, prone to breakage. So I know one of them has broken. So I'll start here. Ooh. I don't want to twist them up too far because then I'm afraid they might break. And not all of them are multi-chrome. Some of them are just really metallic and sparkly. So if you were interested in these, know that. Ooh, this is the one that's broken. I just lost a bit of the tip. I could feel it going somewhere. Oh, here it is. And then I can still use it like that. You just have to be very careful. And this is one of the multi-chrome ones. And this broke like the first time I used it. So there you have that one. Like you can see, it's like a green to red sort of situation. And this is another one that's multi-chrome, so I'll swatch the multi-chromes together here. And this purple one isn't that vibrant, like not that shifty either. So let me see if I can get this camera to focus on these eyeliners. And let me see if I can show you some of the the shifts. So you can see that that green turns to purple, and then one of these red tones turns a bit green as well. And then a green to like a reddish tone. So they're very pretty, very sparkly. If you want to get creative, these Kaleidos liners are really pretty. I have a bunch of these from Kiko, and I really enjoy Kiko, as you can tell. Like, a lot of these like eyeshadow sticks are from Kiko for a reason, because I like them so much. Not gonna lie. So I have the Intense Color Long Lasting Eyeliner in shade 11. I have to say, with Kiko, they discontinue their products left, right, and center, and they only ever have shade names. This is a really nice, pretty teal. So whether these shade like numbers still correspond to what they do now, I have no clue. But this is number 9, which is a great emerald green. And like forest emerald green eyeliners, I find really hard to find. This purple as well is really pretty, number 13. So yeah, you're just gonna have to go into store or check out the Kiko website to find them. To see if they still do them. And then a brown, which is number 4. And this is the brown that I bought to kind of replace my Catrice one. This has a bit more plum running through it, like the Catrice one is right up there. It's a bit more red. But this has the same sort of creamy formula, but these do need to be sharpened. And then we have my beloved Victoria Beckham eyeliner pencils, and these are so stunning. I want to get more of these. These were sent to me in PR though, just for full transparency here. I have their navy one. This is the Satin Kajal eyeliner in Navy Noir. And you can see I've used this a lot because, and these are so creamy. So creamy. And then I have Sea Gray. Yes. This is also one of the regular ones. This I've used a little bit less. But this is a really nice, like, not too silvery, like more of a charcoal. And then this is one of the sequin eyeliners, jewel liners in sequin green. This is like one of my other favorites. And I think that, yeah, so this is the MAC one, right? No, that's, I think that because now I have this, I can perhaps get rid of some of these other ones because I feel this shade is not that unique in my collection. Like this is quite similar, which is the Catrice. The MAC is quite close. This Essence one is quite close. So this is one that maybe I don't need to keep around, but we'll see. And then I have some fun colors from NYX because they do some really lovely eyeliners as well. The Epic Wear eyeliners, and this shade is Periwinkle Pop. It's lavender. It's not periwinkle at all, and mine somehow got broken. But it's like a pinky lavender. It's pretty. It's very pretty. And then I have the yellow, which is Cosmic Yellow. Because I felt like, you know, a yellow is always good to have to brighten up an eye look or something. And then we're moving into our eyeshadow stick territory. Let me move these guys over just a little bit. So I have a couple of one-offs and things that are from other brands. This is new to me. This is by Wycon. And this is their Indelible, if I can read upside down, stick eyeshadow in Rose and Brown. And if I put that here, it's a really nice sort of mauvey, rosy brown. What's in a name, huh? I also have one from Mina. This is their 24-hour eye stick in 963. Nice taupey number. Let me put that one here. Really pretty. And then I have two by e.l.f. And these are pretty, but I feel they don't really stay put on my eyes. These are their No Budge Shadow Sticks. Well, what's in a name? Does it have a shade name as well? We have Midnight Sapphire, which is right there. And I have this grayish tone, which is Blue Steel. Ooh, I think that one broke. And then I have two from Kruidvat. These are the Go Magic eye crayons. And these are nice. Essence actually does a very similar product to this. I didn't buy them because they just launched them this year because I knew I was going to try these. I have the green one in Forest Moss, which looks like that's a really nice cool toned green shade. And then I have Crystal Lights, which is like a very nice sparkly, cooler toned, rose gold, taupey sort of shade. Very pretty. These are really pretty. They're in the available in the Dutch drugstore. And one more that isn't Kiko is this one. This is, can I focus? This is from Catrice. This is their Aloe Vera eyeshadow stick in lavender brown. And this is like a really nice mauve tone. Well, there's a reason why I left so much real estate unused over here, because I know I want to be able to swatch some of these close together. Because from the Kiko eyeshadow sticks, they've just reformulated all of these. And I have some of these in the new shade and some of them in the old shade. So those are down here. So I bought 2 new shades and I actually already own those shades. So they do matte ones now as well. So this is quite new to me. This is shade 9, I think. Yes, this is shade 9, which is like a skin tone color, which I think can be pretty as a like eyeshadow base kind of thing. You know what I mean? And then they also did it in a taupey shade. This is 16, which I believe is actually called like matte taupe or something, but it's quite gray. It's a bit more gray tone than I would like. But when you blend it out, I felt it did kind of like have this greenish brown undertone, and it wasn't like a true slate gray, which I like. I've got a bunch of these like bluish tones. Again, I think this one is newer. And then these are the older formula that I've had for a while. This is shade 59. I can tell because here the number is on the bottom and here they are on the stick itself. So I'll swatch these blues here. So this is really pretty. I don't think they still do it because this is from back when they, like before they reformulated this year. So I bought this like a year or 2 ago, but it's a really nice electric blue with a little bit of sparkle. I have the navy in 17. And I need to check these for mold because these can get moldy in here if you keep them for a very long time. But this is fine. This is starting to feel a little bit dry, but look at this. They have the snap. And when they snap shut, you know they stay nice. So look at that. For a navy smoky eye, it's perfect. This one I know you can no longer get. It's 31. Ooh, and that one broke. It's back in. It's back in. I think it's just a little bit dry as well. But it's a periwinkle blue. And it's a very good periwinkle blue. Look at how creamy that still is. And then I have 44, which, is it not too similar to, oh no, this is more of a matte. So this is a sparkly electric blue and this is a matte electric blue. Probably don't need to keep both. And then I have a true gray shade. This is again quite old as well. This is shade 19. Ooh, that feels dry. But yeah, for a smoky eye, that's really nice. It's like a slate gray. And then these are the things that I know I want to compare, so those I need to swatch really close together. So I'll continue on with these ones. This is again one that's been discontinued now. It's 46, and it's a multi-chrome, and this is super creamy still. It's really pretty. And then I have 2 green tones. I have 46, which is a nice dark green with a bit of shimmer. And then I have 67, which is a sage green, which I actually bought off of the recommendation of some of you. It's really pretty as a cool tone green shade. So then we have these ones left. So this is the old shade. This is 39, and this is 20, which is the new shade. So let me see. So they still do some of these for sure, but not all of them. So let me put them here. So that feels still very creamy. It's one of the later ones I got. It's called Dark Taupe in the like shade name. And then 20. Oh yeah, that's a shame. I think the old one has a little bit more shine. Do you see that? The newer one is a bit more matte, which could be why like part of this reformulation had to be done because the European Union now has different laws regarding shimmer and glitter in makeup. So it could be that's why they are a little less shiny, but formula-wise they feel the same. And then I have this really old number. This is 38. And I think from the looking at the back, shade number 14 may be similar. So let's find out. And I believe this was like a mauve-y, rosy shade as well. And then we're going to swatch the new one right here. Ooh, it's far brighter. So these, maybe they weren't the same. But you can see the new one here has a bit more shine, which, no, I'm not angry at that. That looks pretty. So let me zoom you in. And you can see all of this lovely goodness. I hope this was useful. You can see that even though, well, in this lighting, like I feel maybe that it looks different because it's swatched on a different part of my hand. That could be the reason why. But yeah, these two are nothing alike. I thought that from judging from the backs, they look the same, but I don't think they're dupes. The old one is far darker, much more smoky. I like the new one better, actually. That sort of shine. And I used both of these, like the two new ones in a look I did recently with some Kiko stuff. So those are all of those lovely, lovely pencil liners and eyeshadow sticks. So I really hoped you enjoyed watching this today. I've put everything back in my cubby as we were going along. I hope it was useful for you to see this as well. I just do this so I have a bit of a better grasp. I think we might be able to declutter some. I feel there's overlap in some of these shades for sure. So yeah, we'll see how things go in the future. I'm not decluttering my makeup collection anytime soon. That will happen sometime in 2024. I just wanted to do this so I have a better idea of what's in here, because this thing is now filled to the brim. So yeah, thank you so very much for joining me. Thumbs up this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more by me. I make several videos every single week. It was great to have you here, and then I hope to see you again in my next one.